Let's run the query and see what happens. Okay, so we have found 217 results, and these are all the companies that have PEG ratio less than 1, and you can see here in the PEG ratio a 1000% profit. Do you want to find the next multi-bagger stock that is undervalued right now? Peter Lynch, one of the biggest investors, has a simple formula to find just that, the PEG ratio. Let's dive in. This is chapter 4 of our fundamental analysis series. If you have not watched chapter 1, 2 and 3, please watch them here. In chapter 1, we discussed about market cap and used it to find a list of 1100 companies that belong to small cap and mid cap segment. Then in chapter 2, we discussed about the PE ratio and then used it to reduce this list even further, which brought our list from 1100 to just 600. Then in chapter 3, we discussed about the earnings growth and then used it to reduce this list even further, and that brought it to around 280. Now in this video, we will talk about the PEG ratio to reduce this list even further. Now before we begin, an extremely important announcement. Every week we pick 2 lucky winners from the comment section with whom we set up one-on-one call and I review their portfolio. Now if you also want your portfolio to be reviewed by me or just want to have a one-on-one call with me, comment on this video and I might speak to you next. Let's begin now. So what is PEG ratio? It is basically a valuation metric that will help you assess if the stock is overvalued, undervalued or fairly valued based on its earnings growth. And this is the important part. The formula goes something like this. PEG ratio is equal to PE ratio divided by earnings growth rate. Now let me explain you both these components. See, the PE ratio is something which we discussed about in chapter 2 of this series, which is the price of the stock divided by earnings per share. And then you take this value and divide this by earnings growth rate. And this will give you the PEG ratio. Now we often say if the PE ratio is high, then the stock is overvalued. And if the PE ratio is low, then the stock is undervalued. But what this ratio completely misses is the earnings growth rate. See, if there are 2 stocks that have the same PE ratio, but one stock has a much higher earnings growth, then that is a better investment. And that is what we need to look at. So if PEG ratio is 1, that means the stock is undervalued. And Peter Lynch specifically looks for stocks that have less than 1 PEG ratio. If PEG ratio is equals to 1, that basically means the stock is fairly valued. And if the PEG ratio is more than 1, that basically means the stock is maybe expensive. Now let's do some quick maths. Let's say there's a company which has 1000 outstanding shares and this company's stock price is 200 rupees. And this company made a profit of 20,000 this year. Then the earnings per share would be total profit divided by total number of shares. In our case, 20,000 divided by 1000. So earnings per share comes out to be 20. Then let's find the PE ratio, which is the price of the stock divided by earning per share. And then the price is 200 divided by earnings per share, which is 20. So the PE ratio comes out to be 10. Now, if we want to find the PEG ratio, we'll have to divide this by earnings growth rate. So let's assume this company made a profit of 16,000 in the last year. And this year it made 20,000. So the earnings growth rate is 20,000 minus 16 divided by 16,000, which comes out to be 25%. So let's divide this. PE ratio is 10, earnings growth rate is 25%, 10 divided by 25, that basically comes out to be 0.4. And since the PEG ratio is less than 1, this company is undervalued and we can basically invest in this company. Now you don't have to do all this maths. Luckily we have a screener and we can use that to find all those companies that have a PEG ratio less than 1. So let's jump to screener. So this is the query that we had in the last video, which gave us approximately 270 stocks. Now let's use this filter, this PEG ratio filter, to find out even lesser number of companies. Okay, so let's add the filter, which is and the PEG ratio is less than 1. You can also see on the right hand side, PEG ratio is price to earnings divided by profit growth for 5 years. Let's run the query and see what happens. Okay, so we have found 217 results and these are all the companies that have PEG ratio less than 1, and you can see here in the PEG ratio. Now let's randomly pick one of the companies and see what would have happened if we had invested in that. Let's pick this one and okay, I'll just scroll down and go to 3 years. Okay, so let's say we had invested last year in this company in the month of January. So the price was approximately 590 and within a year this stock jumped to 6,000. So almost from 600 to 6,000, a 1000% profit. So I think I made this video a bit late. I'm really sorry for that. but I think you'll thank me the next year, because we'll find a lot of stocks that will grow at this pace by the next year. So this is one of the example. It's not the only example, and I would not also want you to just base your expectation just on this example. You could have a lot of companies that you would want to invest, and this is just one of the examples, and we might have to look at more things when we invest. But this filter definitely works, like literally definitely works. We started with 1100 and reduced this down to almost 217, and these stocks are definitely those stocks which are growing and are undervalued, and we can look for investing in these stocks. Now I hope you found this video informative. If you did, please like this video and share this with more people. And if you have not watched the previous 3 chapters, please watch them right now. In the next video, we will discuss the next filter to reduce this list even further. And then we'll have those amazing companies that could be the next multi-bagger. Until then, keep investing. Thank you.